I'd be lying if I told you I didn't have fun filming to describe the Chubidilman course in one word. And now we'll do a version of it that's closer to home or that's more related to my channel, which is going to be describe that common pre-med in one word. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you guys are new here, I am JV, a second year medical student of St. Luke's Medical Center, College of Medicine, William H. Quasha Memorial. So as I mentioned earlier, and as you guys can see in the title, we will be describing the most common or some of the more common pre-med courses in one word. Without further ado, let's get it. So the first course that we're going to describe is biology. Actually, yung first word that came to mind was studious, or crammers. I know a lot of people kasi in my batch, especially, na they're crammers, they're really good memorizers kasi as in they can memorize a lot of stuff in like a very short amount of time. So that makes them like really good crammers, especially if you want short-term memory lang. They're really good at memorizing things. I mean, I don't know how they do it, but they actually are doing it. It's not just once, just twice. Actually, all the time, they actually just study a few days or, even a day before the exam and they'll still do well. That's amazing, ah. Pero, guys, don't cram because in med school, you want, long-term memories. Char. I mean, ideally. Next one, we have psychology. Ever since undergrad, I would say na they're really hardworking people. Like, these are the people na kahit madaling pinapagawa ng prof, papahirapan nila yung sarili nila because they wanna go, the extra mile, ganyan. Ako, extra naman ako as a person. I'd say I'm an extra person, but, pag sa ACADS yung pinag-uusapan, parang pwede naman yung pumapasa-pasa na lang, ganyan. Next one is sports science. Athletes would be the first word kasi they're sports science. I mean, the first word of the course is sports. So, I mean, you would assume that they're athletes. But then, you'll be surprised to know that some medical students now who came from sports science did not have a sport when they were in undergrad. As in, I only know a few, as in super ontik lang, especially the ones in medical school now who didn't have a sport during their undergrad years. But it is possible, ha? If you're interested talaga in sports or you want to be a coach someday or you want to teach sports science, ganyan, you could actually do sports science. And I heard that, sports science is actually a good pre-med. The next course is physical therapy. PTs are really anatomy lords, as in my classmates talaga who are from PT or the people that I know who took physical therapy, as in super mamaw nila sa anatomy, as in we haven't even started anatomy before during my first year of medical school. Tas as in alam na nila yung mga lalabas sa exam, they know everything by heart kasi that's what they did naman for the past 4 years of their schooling in undergrad. And I think that benefited them naman kasi most of the time, yung PT graduates sa batch namin yung top ng anatomy exams namin. So, that's great. If you want to ace anatomy in med school, you should do PT. The next one is actually pharmacology. So, these people naman are really good at memorization talaga. Kasi kung na-memorize nila yung mga hindi mo maintindihang pharmacology names, nung undergrad sila, and that's super broad, ha, super comprehensive. Sobrang high respect talaga ako for mga pharma grads kasi they've memorized so many drug names. Parang I couldn't even remember yung mga drug names that we've memorized for the past semester of pharmacology. I only know haloperidol. I think it's the only one that I remember just cause I hear it's New Amsterdam. The next course is Medtech. I would actually describe them as veins kasi diba we know our Medtech talaga na kumukuha ng dugo. And they're sheesh! Joke, I don't know if that's how you do it. Actually, sheesh. I actually don't know what this means, Parang maybe you just asked me to do it one time. And, I did it without actually knowing what it means. Sheesh! Medtechs are known talaga to be really good sa mga pagkuha ng dugo, mga ganyan. So, I mean, I guess vein is an appropriate word to describe them. The next course is actually Molecular Biology and Biotechnology, or MBB in UP Diliman. the first word that comes to my mind when you hear MBB is siguro like mamaw talaga. Like, I mean, most of my friends from MBB are like really, really smart kids. As in like, if you're with them, parang like, it's easy to be bobo, you know. It's easy to feel like you're the most bobo. And it's okay. I mean, like, they're really smart kids anyway. So like, you know, just isipin mo na lang na you're the most bobo among like the cream of the cream of the cream of the crop. So, you know, I guess that's a consolation, at least. The next one is public health. So I always associate kasi public health with preventive medicine kasi this is basically like parang same yung goals nila. Parang the idea of prevention is better than cure, ganyan, and you know, just sustaining the health of a community, parang ganon. Sana tama ako kung hindi mababash ako dito. I would describe public health grads as hashtag para sa bayan. Like, you know, like, sobra yung puso nila for the nation talaga. Like, as in yung, the idea of giving back, as in, ingrained na talaga sila ever since pa nung undergrad. Parang, I know naman na I have that heart to serve also, but sobrang iba yung puso nila to serve. So, I'm super proud of you guys. So, the last, but definitely not the least, nursing. So, when I think about nursing, sa context ng medical school, I would say that they're the stellar ones. Kasi I know people who don't actually study as much as, you know, other medical students. Pero from nursing sila, ganyan, and they were exposed like the medical field as early as, you know, first year of nursing. They're actually doing really well in medical school now. It's basically just like, you know, a more intense studying, but then like you have like a solid background of like what's going on sa hospital, even like the diseases. Sometimes you study them in undergrad. So they're really, really stellar people. So there you have it, guys. These are just some of the more common pre-med courses that I hear or like that I observed. But it is to be noted, however, and as I always say talaga, na there's no best pre-med, because like your pre-med could actually bring you to medicine only if you want to and you work hard for it. So, wala na ngayon yung idea of this so like superior pre-med talaga. Kasi kahit ano pa man yung pre-med mo, if you really wanna get into medical school, you'll make a way. And if it's for you, it is for you. So, if ever like you are enrolled in a non-traditional or not so common pre-med course now, you know, just finish it and apply to medical school. I mean, most of the people I know who are non-traditional pre-meds are surviving naman in medical school. I mean, you know, Exhibit A, I'm still thriving in medical school and growing along the way also, which is, I guess, the best. With that said, I want you guys to stay safe, stay cool, God bless, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye,